we do this before the new game. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Could be better, could be worse. We're here to get some football in, regardless of how sucky we may or may not be. Gotta see if I can finally get a left tackle. Probably not, but I'm gonna see if I can with my 128,000 BC. Oh no, apparently we cannot. Yeah, I'm not paying that much for something that's barely gonna help me. No way, no how. Can I at least get a right guard at least? Hope everybody's day has been good so far on this beautiful Tuesday. July 1st, NBA free agency happening. My Knicks are not doing shit except signing Jordan Clarkson and some guy from the 76ers. I can't pronounce his name. I think it's Yorsubal. Probably messed that up, to be quite honest with you. But we're going to do what we can and hope it's good enough. If it's not, it's not. If it is, good going us. So we're just going to go play some football. No, we're not going to leave the ultimate team. You came here for head-to-heads. That's what we're going to do. Head-to-heads. Not on the headset this time. And ensure that I stay calm as I possibly can. I have music in my ear while doing this. So we're going to get our feet wet here. We're back to the Bayou. It's where you have 7 down score. Every down is first and goal, essentially. But except you start on your 1-yard line, I think it is. Or it's like your 20-yard line. And then we go from there. Trying to get more rewards. That way we can hopefully get players to help us, even though it's very late in the cycle. And go from there. We're going to make a private party. That's what we did. Here we go. Can we get a decent opponent? Yes, I want an opponent.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals.
All right, we got the ball, and we do start on our 10. Let's go.
We'll be facing the Red Hawks of Miami of Ohio. Take it away, broadcast.
We have made the backup a starter, and he's going to blitz us with 5 linebackers. AKA the formation I struggle with profusely. Yep. This guy's going to come as well, make this 5. Yep. Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Got his man downfield.
And I shouldn't have tried to spin, because that would have been a touchdown. Alright, so he's probably going to do that same bullshit again. So we're going to try to come down the field here. Alright, he's blitzing, so I have what I want.
Wasn't a huge game-changing play.
And I accidentally hit R1. That should have 1,000% been picked. Do it to the wrong guy. Go from there. Here's the jerk off middle linebacker coming in like he's blitzing. Yep. What are we doing?
In frustration as they turn it over on downs. All wideouts, no backs. He's looking to throw.
Fuck you. Gone.
To the right. He's got it. Hard-hitting tackle.
It is so difficult to play man coverage.
You know what? I got no respect for this guy and what he's doing. So.
One false step and they make it.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Right there.
If we block this, he's going to rush everybody, and this is a touchdown. Nope.
He's looking to throw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Give me time, and I swear it's a touchdown.
Snap, looking to throw.
Nope.
And they couldn't.
Because my offensive line are less than useless.
How about the
They don't deserve NIL. They don't deserve anything.
Bringing the free safety down, blitzing him, you could tell completely.
Can't run the ball because they all come in. So
free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
He's going to keep doing that shit, so we're going to keep doing it.
Right away. He never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability.
Get on the ground, bitch!
The sack just like that. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks. And
once again, stay on the fucking ground.
Off his feet.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Get on the fucking ground, pussy.
Not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Pressure him. If we do, he could score. We have 2 downs to play, so if we stop him these next 2 downs, we get the ball back. So that's what we're thinking here. See? That play at work. With this game, more specifically, you have 7 downs to score. Everything is considered goal. First and goal, it's not.
Looking to buy time.
Get him on the ground, motherfucker.
As he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling.
Now, anything that we have that can cover anything, we're going to run cover 6 here, because as long as they don't score, we get the ball back.
Looking downfield, it's Tebow. Deep shot for the end zone.
Cover 6 and you fucking morons can't guard it! What the fuck?
Not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body.
Sauce Gardner, I hope you have a season-ending injury in real life.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Into the end zone he goes. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead stands at 11.
And I ain't talking about, like, no season-ending on the field. I'm talking about, like, you can't even go to the back. Hold on, let me stop.
But they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
I don't think I have the time to even run that play. But fuck it, let's run it. Come on! Fuck, snap the ball!
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He got his
Why is he not throwing that up?
What a time that would have been. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's
I will so replace you with Taj Boyd if you don't complete this pass.
It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game, putting together a performance today.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this...
And of course I threw it there. Of course I would throw it there. Wanted to throw it to his back shoulder, I threw it to his front. Dumb decision by me.
Exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And tackled there by the defense.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself.
Get on the ground,
They make
motherfucker.
the stop, but not before he
May lose this game, but I'm not letting Tebow eat me alive on the ground.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is...
Oh, it's
Balls out!
now the defense has got it going the other way.
It's CJ
Racing
Hurd!
down the left side.
Hurd! Down the sideline! You heard! Touchdown!
And he's taking it back, and just like that, this game has turned around with a defensive touchdown.
We thought it was over. It's back. And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys.
I threw it to the...
Intercepted in the end zone.
I thought he'd cut in earlier. That's on me. And of course, Stribling, please get there. Damn
At
it!
the 30. The 10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. And as they come to the line, they have the lead and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. On 1st down, the quarterback sneak.
But this situation in the game now with the lead, you know the offense is just going to try and run the football, move the clock, and ice this game.
A quarterback sneak on 2nd down. I've got to think somebody got confused on the play call. It's still 3rd and goal. He just keeps it himself on the quarterback sneak.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome.
Not a good start. Offense is anemic. Now let's go to an actual game. Not bad, but I wanted more coins, so that. Let me just make sure I get the objectives real quick. All right, so I got to get to 250 yards. Noted. And they'll do that. Head-to-heads. I don't care how we do it. Give me my rewards, champs. I'd appreciate that, even though I didn't earn probably nothing. Heck, I'll take the 3,000 coins. Better than having 0 coins, I guess. Field goal pack is nothing really good. This is probably going to be an 89. Okay. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we're going to play some football. 4-quarter regular football. Be right back. Back. Let's play something we are not. Champs. Oh, it's got a mic.
Will put total leather to crank us up.
Let me lower that TV before I get copyright. Never mind, I need to return this font.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Hey, I'm at a party, but I just wanted to wish you good luck, man.
Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
All right, let's not do that shit again. Noted. Thought he would have some separation in the line of scrimmage here, so he's going to blitz the ball. This is where we run with our halfback. If 51 held his block, we gain at least 5 more yards. I can't wait to have the same starting point as everyone else in college football 26. Because I'll actually have offensive lines that are the same as their offensive lines. That would be great. Now I have to pump this ball.
You tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game,
Shit.
like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to
Still have never figured out how to punt quite right.
to make that play.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on, boys.
A loss of 3.
Nice stop there, Book.
Energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen. The ones that get in the back.
All right, if this is some vertical skip the slot receiver, I might be fucked. Yeah.
Nice job by the defense.
Oh, picked off.
Back guy intercepted.
And they'll drag him
Interception
down.
by
Return
back
on the
guy.
interception.
Fuck him.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid
Gets the tackle for a loss and gets a pick.
This was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Give to the back.
Come here.
Listen, you
Get
gotta
the
be able to
seven.
know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole.
2nd and 3 here. I love my tight end.
Making your
I
situation
love Zay Jones, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it to my workhorse.
It's Jordan. He breaks a tackle.
He might have CTE, but he got the first down.
He will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick.
And
What the hell? I thought I could sneak that in there to Kamara, but oh my good lord. Huh? I guess I can't challenge that. Okay.
the Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The give on the inside. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now.
Okay, so noted. I am a stupid son of a bitch. That is very noted.
After picking up
This revelation isn't lost upon me, nor is it new to me.
from the gun, the running back has it. Shoots through that hole.
3rd and 3. Let's see.
He's out to the 11.
Want to blitz him, but this guy can run. So I don't know what the hell to do, honestly. I don't want to set a corner on that. Maybe if I do this.
Give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here.
We are a better linebacker team here. What I do want to do is I want to make sure that we cover the slot.
Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's McCray.
That's why we want to cover the slot. We know in all likelihood he's going for it, so it doesn't matter what we do here.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood.
Logically, he shouldn't.
They knew exactly
But this is my
what they needed
defense
to
we're
do
talking
to
about,
make the
and they
tackle
suck.
force the punt. That is so well done.
Come on, defense.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your
You
own
guys play like
territory,
trash
but they are
sometimes.
going to go for it on
But you guys are like hefty trash bags. The best there are is at disposing waste. Let's do this, guys. Let's go! Let's go, my beautiful hefty trash bags.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this
Come
juncture of the
on!
game.
Touch it!
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverine. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's
The new
exactly what
kicker.
the offense does. Takes
He's a
advantage of
97
great field
overall, going for his first point after.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point
And the
attempt,
extra
good.
point is good, and it's 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I forgot to take him out of kickoff special. This is my backup kicker who just kicked a horrible ball. I kicked a
From
horrible ball.
inside the 15, here comes the return.
Oh, shit. No.
Needed just a little more.
Yeah, remind me at halftime if anybody's watching to sub out kicker.
here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
What the actual fuck was my safety doing?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
What was he doing? Anybody know?
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, SMU.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Going up top on first down. Fires to the middle. And the pass.
Good job, 43 speed. Even though you were looking the absolute wrong way, you didn't let him catch. Good defense by literally not knowing where the ball was behind you, but hey, you were still in front of the guy, so you made a play, I guess. Seriously, though, good job, defensive line. Honestly, yeah.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
We are a team known for our pass rushing, if anything else.
It's Harris.
And as we blitz them on a 5-2, we get destroyed on the edge. Nice. I like getting destroyed on the edge.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this
The
point.
main reason why you blitz is to obviously put pressure on the quarterback is to get to a certain spot where you think the running back may be going to. We guessed it was going to be towards the right side. We just didn't guess it was to the edge right side.
Easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
What we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver.
Got the trash bag, make a play.
Early, so here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
He's going to the team-out warning.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. This offense has a second down play.
Let's see. So what we need to do is just cover this off.
Looking to throw, it's Daly. The throw to the outside is
sad thing is I knew he was going to get the ball. I just couldn't get another person over there. Okay. 2-minute warning here. Just make sure it doesn't score, bend don't break.
With a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Keeps the legs moving. And a good
You gotta go over that pisses me off, honestly, because I thought I had to sack him to tackle the wall.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the Mustangs are in the red zone. He wants to throw here on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass.
He's not really rushing to get these plays off.
Let's see what you got dialed up on.
But he's not really milking it either. That's why I had to keep time out there. Because if I can at least stop this to 3, then we have time to work with to actually do something.
The play action fake.
Nope.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He gets it all the way down.
Now I need to actually do something.
A terrific catch and run before he stops. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same
I want to make sure my
page.
pass rushers aren't dead. That's all I want to make sure. And I'm not doing that. Screw that. That's not wise.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half.
The 5-run goal line here, all he's got to do is do some shit like this.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
And, yeah,
And with a hallelujah land.
that sucks.
SMU.
Overthought it.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The fact it took him that damn long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. They march 72 yards.
Okay.
And the score
Might be a
comes on
squib or it can be
5-yard
one of those short kicks,
touchdown pass.
depending on how the wind is or Kyle
And
Sagan
we're all
tonight.
square as he's set to kick it away.
Oh, that's a strong kick that time.
Fielded
Jay
in the end
Jones.
zone is Flowers.
Did the cutback too late. Probably should have took back. That would have started 25. No big deal. Let's get down the field here. Let's get Carr on the board and let's try to get rolling. All we need is at least 3 in case we need them plays.
After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown.
What the fuck?
Double coverage and it's picked off. And he's brought down and his defense gets the ball.
You
back
gotta
to
be
its
kidding
own.
me.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already.
You've got to be
He's
shitting
gotta
me,
do
right?
A much better job with this decision.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position.
That's supposed to be the
Starting
safe
drive
play.
with a first and goal.
But
Relentless, tough running.
this is
gets
why
it
we
down
needed a
to
left
the
tackle.
4.
This is why we need to upgrade left tackle. Everybody's got 99 positions, and I got the 99 D line, don't get me wrong, but you can't do anything when your line is not like 99s. You just can't. Wish you could, but you can't.
Quarterback keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running
Like,
backs.
what can you realistically do about that?
For them to
How
break
much?
Tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
What
Makes
the
the grab in
fuck?
the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs.
Alright, I got Batazin.
And I just love the
Let's see what I need
execution
to do.
on this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up.
Can't even run a certain place. I mean, my line can't block me on a screen. How am I supposed to do? I know it's a fast development play the line's supposed to give out, but like,
No return coming. He'll call.
can't really do shit about it. Honestly, this is what it is. We'll just come back from it.
Only
Nope, self, don't do the safe play again.
Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Carr.
What the actual fuck?
The ball's loose.
Why is my team shit? I can't fucking deal with this shit.
The ball back for its own.
The offense really needed some points to dig themselves out of this hole right before the half. What did they do? They turned it over. The worst thing they could do. Now they dug themselves into the big one.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to move it through the air. Into the end zone. Fires and
Oh,
picked
guy
off.
fucked us over the entire first half. But I couldn't get blocking because I feel like I kind of went out of the way. I should have just kept it, even though I would have been caught anyway. Damn it. It's fucking frustrating. Couple things here. I want... Yes. Yes! I want goddamn blocking! Yes!
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead.
Balance. No, I want to be
Not
blocked!
going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
If it's balanced and we're not blocking, when we're not blocking.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Jukes his way for more. Got a lot of running room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to 24.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just.
He was doing that, but we can't get into interception position like his guys do.
He'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Daly. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately.
Why is my God, guys?
He sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. When he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
He missed it. Holy cow.
You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Might as well give it to him again.
Well, that's not ideal.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Card. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line.
That was some lucky shit right there. I'm not going to lie.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field
Like that.
and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that can hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
I'll snap it.
Power football with the run.
I thought he blocked that edge better.
And made how they'll finish
But hey,
off
they are
this
blocking better.
period.
SMU 14, Michigan 7.
Do I want to run Allen Jackson? Yeah, I'll run Allen Jackson.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
That's why Allen Jackson will let me
They made
down.
the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
This offense has to work
Daddy
it out
let
for
him
him
drive.
because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play. I believe it's
Yeah.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time, 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Honestly, if you give me a 3-down look
Possession, they need to keep the ball.
Fourth-
They'll try to
I can't
convert
run
on
that.
4th down.
on 4th and 4, so I
He'll
got to
try
make this
throw
play
and
happen.
Pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again.
Alvin Kamara!
An attitude run. He's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14.
You know what? We don't necessarily have to run a play here. Does it look like they're prepared for this? What if I flip
Great
it?
job finishing with his pads.
Back to throw. It's Card. It's complete to
Jones!
That throw and
First and
catch
goal for
gets them
6.
down to the 6, and the defense
That was what I was
is
counting
running
on.
out of answers.
Just want to get the first
We
there.
reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And he's
Stuffed
a
the
real
6.
nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
34th, 4
He
was set.
pushes his way down.
You know
to the
one thing for
forward
sure.
as they get
We
closer and
absolutely cannot turn the football over, and this is 4-down territory.
Have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback
Hard!
outside.
Touchdown!
And a step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up for the PAT.
Extra point!
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
All right, guys. All game.
The Mustangs have the ball
Been
back
topsy-turvy,
ready
up
to
and
go to
down.
work. There's enough time to
Let's
get
go
the
get some
ball
plays
down
here.
the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get
That's
that
not what I
first
mean by
first
let's get
down,
some plays here.
Stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision making by the quarterback too.
Try-
Right? You
probably
don't have
try
to
for
be greedy
3
in this
here. We
situation.
need
Just
to
take
stop
what
it.
the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He wants to throw. He's going to let it go. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's
Will
tight.
Jackson.
It's tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they're not
Tried to
on
draw a
the same
PI there,
page
honestly. That's what I was thinking
Well,
by
I know
that.
it hasn't been a
Okay,
tremendous
so
statistically
he
for
wants
this
us to
quarterback,
run.
but
Are
his
we in field goal
decision-making
range?
has been good enough to win
Oh.
this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far. But
Yeah.
when things aren't open, he
This isn't
throws it
exactly
away
good.
Like on that play right there. He's not putting his
Not the
team
best kicking,
in a
so we
bad
need to
spot.
seal
That's
something
why
up
they
here.
Still have a shot to walk out of here with
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll wrestle
All
him
right,
to the
as
ground after
long
a short game.
we keep it straight,
First of the half.
It's all
we'll be
tied up.
okay.
This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Right, not calling timeout, which means
We're going to keep running the football. Let that
Yeah,
clock tick. Keep two hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense right on the
He's got one
doorstep.
timeout
They
left
can
with 5
grab
minutes to use
the
it.
lead late as time continues to wind down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
yes, off of Fitzgerald.
They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the
Kick
closing
is short.
seconds. He'll bring it back from
8
inside the spot. And the return man reaches
All right,
the
he's
end
got
of the
one
line, and
timeout,
down he
7
goes.
seconds. Fuck that. I don't care. I want whatever can give me the most defenders.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a throw downfield late. And he makes the catch.
He
Inside
calling
the
it, but it's
25.
all out of time. Walmart.
The rankings,
Good game, man.
the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical.
Man, those coaching
team.
adjustments
They
made
did
a
what they had to
difference.
do at the
I didn't
end
know
of the
about
game.
those.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team.
Yeah,
You wanna build
I really
you
hate
beat
Gardner.
teams. That's what you do.
I'm not going to
You beat
lie,
ranked
like,
teams that
he
people
is
think
so
highly
trash.
of. This team pulls off the rank upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the rank spot.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has
It was
been
very good.
another presentation.
Very good EA. Honestly, I played like piece of dog shit the first half, but defense held strong, man. Without Booker, we don't win this game. Straight up, we don't. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll also take it. Please, make this something good where I can actually improve my offensive line. Please. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Hell yeah. That is what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. So, at 153,000. We just won a game. Can we finally get a left tackle? It will make my life so much easier if I can get one. I want left tackle. Zach Martin is going to take me where I want to go. Actually, will he? Compare. He kinda is, but not enough for me to do that. Okay. And that kind of sucks, because I really want a new offensive lineman. how I can actually throw the ball. Like, somebody like him, if he was like in my price range, I would get him. So the only other realistic thing I could do, and I don't think it's the quarterbacks, honestly, we just don't have time to really protect them, is go get one of these guys. I mean, I like Tebow as a player. For example, if I go get Charlie Ward, that wouldn't help me. So, yeah, we're going to keep doing that. 2,700 VC. Let's see where we are in the actual programming things. We are getting college football 26. We want to make sure we have all the crossover things we can. Go from there. Get these things done. What's their graduation shit looking like? Not bad. We haven't even like really done this, so we just started playing this like late March, I believe. So that's why it looks the way it does. Back to play some more football. Okay. This is probably some useless token, but... Yep. What the hell did I say? Yeah, I don't care about the token. I care about playing football, so we're going to go back to playing football. Head-to-head, we cannot afford offensive lineman yet. Kind of feel like you're rooting for the Bengals. Just wanted to check my shit. Thank you for the person who's watching so far. I take you to the viewers of this channel who watch on a regular basis. Let's play some more football. Continue to play that in a division that we are not, the champs. Because, yeah, there's a game over something that I am not, apparently, in college football. The champs. Jalen, oh my god, I am fucked. Okay. I am fucked. Nice to know that.
The Wolverines will put total leather and will get
And I still didn't do that. Okay.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
So they're the Ducks, but they're about to slaughter me. Because literally, how do you stop that? Jalen Milroe, Devonta Smith, like, and Zakarian Branch, who's a receiver in the nation no one talks about, but he's really freaking good.
Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Ducks keeping this defense.
Oh yeah, I am so screwed.
From a variety of angles, this time going up top.
Yeah, I am screwed, bull.
Things to look at. You know, they've always
Alright.
traditionally gone
Can we get to Jalen Milroe before he gets to us? That'd be nice.
You know, the quarterback run and
Yes,
the
finally.
and then play action pass. They keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down
Got
the
Ollie
field because
Gordon,
if
too.
your eyes are focused,
Good
something they should be
lord.
focused
Either this guy bought, or he was a player since day one, naturally got good, and then naturally got resources.
And the incompletion brings up a second down.
You know, I just want to go in there and be like, yeah, I saw your starting three, and I said I'm fucked. Like,
Pressure
no.
spins
What the
out.
hell? That's about to work out. What the actual fuck?
At the 35, he's got room. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I know it's early in the game, but
That was the
defensively after that
ugliest
play, you
fuck.
know you
Look at that
have to
shit.
tackle the catch. When this guy gets the
And
ball
it
in his
worked.
hands, he is so dangerous
Wait.
after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches.
Jesus.
You just gotta get him to the ground quickly.
I feel like I'm gonna have to do some Taj Boyd shit today this game.
And he was
He's gonna have to play, unfortunately.
And it falls to the turf.
He's got Ray Lewis as well. Oh, like, come on.
All over the place. They're trying to hit you that time.
So, when I'm on defense, I'm basically throwing to the 2000 Ravens plus 01 Miami. Good to know that. Third and one. It's not good.
If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys.
Yeah, I don't care. We need. Yeah, if he burns us, he burns us. He has Jalen Milroe and all those motherfuckers.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
4 inches.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe.
Come on, defense.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd
Okay.
and 1. Let's see if they can do it again.
I got a horrible feeling they're not going to get there. So, but let's see what we can. If we could stop this, we could stop this. We cannot stop this. Good to know that.
Whistled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Okay, either he's just going to wear us down to score, and then we're just going to have to try to resort to quick game. Can't really rely on the option with their team. I wish we could. Maybe we can mix in some play action if the line holds up. Got to make those adjustments. Got an offense, maybe that'll help. And I should have saw that coming. Good play call. And I got this. And because I don't trust motherfuckers cover. So yeah, that could not have started out any worse.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early.
Yeah, I need to figure out everything immediately. Sound, instruction P, let's go aggressive.
And they love their ducks.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the
Okay, I was dumb, but I thought I was going to have an angle there. I'm not going to lie. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Yeah, that's what I want.
Ready to fire from the pistol.
Alright, so he's using the hold to basically a third safety. Good to know that.
It's that hole for
If he cheats down again, I have a shot. That was actually what I was thinking, Coach. Let's
So
see if it
important for
works.
offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do
Okay.
that is by having success like
If I have the
that.
time, I know I at least have the tight end. But I have maybe the running back.
turns that
Nope.
loose down the right side.
Why do I always do that? Why do I always do that? Thinking that, you know, he would actually keep throwing it rather than just short. I want him to streak that son of a bitch down the field, put him to lob, you know? But he wants to bowl at it. Dumb decision. Can't do that crap. I cannot do that crap.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Throws for the tight end.
And I'm down.
Makes
50
the
nothing.
catch. And he will score. Touchdown.
I cannot do that shit. So frustrated at
The
myself for
offense
that.
did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that,
Yeah.
they are golden chances.
This is not good.
Touchdowns on the board.
Not
The
good.
offense took care of business.
Not the best start, but we need tempo. We need tempo. We need to establish rhythm. So curious, it would have been a worse plan before. Let's see what we can do here.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. To say
Now
this
he's
has been a
cheating up.
slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Dude.
They're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
I should have got that picked off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the
14,
Michigan
that's fine.
faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that
Having it.
chance.
And that's a very
Okay, they did their
first
job
down
on that,
play and bringing
so-
up 2nd and 3.
And that play
Maybe
is
I can do
essentially
this
like
and
a
get away
jet
with
sweep,
it?
right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles.
Not
They'll do
really
it
hard
outside. There's a
game,
lot
but
of
I have
different
to see if
creative
it
ways
works.
they can get their
Yep,
playmakers the
it does.
football in the running game, and I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
The play action
And
actually
they
worked. I can't
reacted
believe it.
well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Honestly, I don't like these play calls. I'm gonna try to hold with this. And yet, clock ran out. Honestly, I'm not mad about it. Getting a little frustrated here. Getting our butt kicked. So, first down and 10. I was originally going to run the angle sail, but let's see what we can get out of this and hope we get protection. And either hope that Scribney's going to be open or I'm going to have Kamara open.
He's going to pass. Can't find his man.
And there's the offensive line that I know and love.
That football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball was incomplete.
And now
we're down 14. Let's see if it works, you know?
Off play action.
And I threw it to the shortest guy. Are you just frustrated? Can't be doing that shit. I cannot be doing that shit.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job.
What am I supposed to fucking do?
Catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch it well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing.
And of course, we expect run, and they don't even want to blitz up.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special.
I need a play. Can we at least do something?
He also has speed. You saw it on that lap.
Throws for the end zone.
And I screwed it up.
And it's caught.
This is just horrible.
And this offense is clicking.
This is horrible. Like, make it a change, because this is just... I don't understand what we're doing here. Like,
and the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play.
We can't do anything right apparently this game. Defense isn't showing up.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
This line isn't doing its thing, and now I have to take this because not in the end zone.
The return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
So, yeah, this is not... If we go get down another score here without anything, we're probably going to regroup and go for the next game, honestly.
Guys,
I mean,
here come those maize and blue wing helmets.
they're just not blocking. I mean, it's the same thing every freaking... And I was just done. I'm done. I'm done.
Well, that's the second
also, getting a freaking receiver fighting for it. So, yeah, we're just going to take the L on this one. And we're going to make some starting lineup changes. First things first. Left tackle has to be changed. I don't even care if we got to play somebody out of penalty. It's a out of position penalty at this point. I'm tired. No! I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of having the left tackle not block at all. No matter what I do, he just never blocks. So Jalen Travis, get the hell out of the lineup. I'm sick of your bullshit. Like, it's crazy how bad he is. I'll try this guy. Maybe he's better. Maybe he's not. But hey, I gotta try something. Because I'm getting so sick of getting absolutely screwed over because no one's either got awareness, no one knows how to block, or they're just not getting the chips when people do stunt blitzes. And I'm making dumb reads on top of it. First things first. I need to make sure that my best pass rushers are freaking rushing. God-tier defensive line, apparently. But they don't do shit. Don't get why. Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine why they don't do shit. Hold up. Did that just say he has 85 throw power? Oh, never mind. That's not horrible. I could have been using him as a quarterback. Aw, pain. So kickoff specialist, we're going to do that. I need my wide receiving core to step up. If there's no other way we could be this bad. Maybe if I'm going to go back to Tasha this game. See see what we can do here. Taj, you got to get back in the lineup, unfortunately. I'm not happy about it either. We'll get you in there. Thank you to the people who are watching so far. We're going back in there. Because, actually, wait, I forgot one change. Because apparently, sub-linebacker. Yeah, I can't have that happen. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put him here. Actually, wait. I'm going to put Ellis there. And there. My mistake. That way you have that covered. I don't think Howard Cross should be the guy for this. We're good. So yeah, that could not have gone any worse. Didn't mean to do that. That could not have gone any worse. We're going into game 3. What? That is so wrong. Jizz on my face and poop. Oh, that's a really disgusting porno.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense set.
Jizz on your face, Fubuki.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
I'm sorry. I can't. I fucking can't.
Had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little
Oh
time
my
to
God.
He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got
Please. Thank you.
Last incompletion leaves him still.
Jizz
sitting
on
at
my
the
face,
25
Boobs.
with
Jizz on your
2nd and
face,
10. Back to
Fubuki.
pass, it's Griffin. Fires to the middle.
I shouldn't
He's
laugh.
tight end.
That's what I get for
That's exactly
laughing.
what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're gonna
That's
take
why
it,
I put him in the lineup.
Might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just kicking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
After the misfire now.
Is it bad that I'm trying to stay calm by listening to Shinedown's version of Simple Man?
Throws to the tight end.
What a play by the 23 since I've given up a long time ago and saying his name.
A 3rd and long.
That's RG3, so we know he's a high threat to run. Which is on his face.
Slinging it. Going downfield for the big play. Ball
Scoring like shit on his face in a second. That just sounded so wrong, but you know what I mean.
Defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down.
And it's got to say average PB per play, really.
Ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
At the 20, he's got space.
What a run by Alvin! Gain of 19.
28 with a first down. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
Yeah, no matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they've built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
I tried to slide. I guess Gabe said nope.
On the first down play.
Fuck you sliding.
Does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play. But I tell you what,
Thankful Taj held on to that shit.
like that, those big hits. Ooh, if you get up now, you're dang sure going to feel them later.
Holy shit, these guys are blocking amazing right now.
Gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
Oh no.
Looking to the big tight end.
Thank God he dropped it.
Missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Stop being a gunslinger, me.
Sleeve to pick, so the offense there lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
2nd down after that incompletion. To the air, it's Jordan. Safe completion on the screen. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd
Come
down.
on, boys.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going. And the screen
You can do what you want. I have Katron Allen. And he will get a first down. If anything else, he's in there because he has a big ass.
6-yard line.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the
Halt.
line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
What a great
His
no!
man gave him just a
I thought he caught that.
Well, the tight end's
Damn
guy
it.
that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense.
That sucks.
That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They go to the ground.
Alvin coming in once again.
Defense trying to come
I believe in the running game.
short from the 37. They'll try to run.
This is
for it.
why I believe in the running game.
Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the
Now,
sticks.
back to your regularly scheduled program of passing.
Offense, they get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this
Scrambling.
offense, considering his success.
To the 10, to the 5. Tackle to the 4.
Play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
They hand it off.
Into the
Come
running game on
on.
1st and goal. They get him on
Tackles
the
at the
ground,
2.
and that will head to the 2nd quarter.
If we don't get it here, we're going with Allstott up the gut.
On this big opportunity deep
It's
in the
a,
red
it's a
zone.
fundamental of who we are and what we do.
Trying to barge their way in. And
Never mind. Touchdown, Katron Allen.
Touchdown, Wolverine. That drive was what
Fitzgerald throwing for the point.
daughter's romance is to be like.
And it's good.
Take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Oh, boy. Gun trips, 4 wide receivers set here, and he's got a scrambling quarterback.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field.
Yeah, I am not. We're not paying that
Really need
price.
to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier.
Hey, at least his guy holds on to that.
Do
Mine
that again,
don't.
You'll be right here beside me for the rest
When it comes to sideline catches earlier.
You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down.
All right, so we actually pressure RGG. This is actually... Never mind, because every time I think about pressuring RG3, that happens.
He's loose.
Damn, he got me.
And he'll take it to the house.
Thought I could tackle him at the knees. Not knees, the freaking legs there, but just didn't work out.
On to attempt the try.
That sucks. I just gave up points to jizz on your face.
And good. This this offense prides itself
You
on
would be looking at me with 8 heads if I said this out loud and you weren't seeing this game between jizz on your face and Boo McGee.
Just about set to kick it away again.
Yeah, no, we're not killing Alvin Kamara. That's not happening. I need him.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive.
Second
man.
and
Great
4.
blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive?
Or I need to do something here. I need to get Taj out of the pocket. Maybe get these guys going, something like that.
Wide out in motion.
To see if this motion will work. Get him the draw. No, it's overloaded. Shit. Oh, never mind. He's right there. Sweet.
Finds his man.
Let's go. Strong to the 40.
Offense rolling with a first down. Making great decisions. That's what all
right.
of the legendary Michigan.
This might be too slow developing, so doesn't work out.
I can't remember drafted the 6th
Just
round
throw
by
it
the
away.
Patriots.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think
Nothing but green ahead. He's run out of
That was exactly what I was hoping for.
that one, and it'll be a first down.
That was exactly what I was hoping for.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Come on, Taj Boyd. I believe in you, kid.
It's Jordan. Finds his man.
Jones!
Touchdown! And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
He said dance to his
One of the
revolution.
reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride.
Extra
these guys
points,
will take it to
good.
the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That ball skips through the end zone.
That was a huge kick by Fitzgerald. I love having a good leg.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see
We
what
have
they can do
momentum,
with
but
this
I believe my defense is so bad that we're going to pull Malik Beasley here, except it's actually because we can't contain anything. Never mind! What a play by Darius Thomas!
They get him at the 50.
That is sick!
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Going for
Oh, shit!
Brings it in down the left side.
Fuck!
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown,
Yeah.
Rebel.
I knew that was
Once
coming.
he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This is some insane bullshit.
Did not take long to get it.
I always do this in halves,
This offense to hit
especially.
overdrive.
And we may have a situation where we might have points, more points.
Okay.
Points. You keep putting drives together.
What it is, it'll be okay.
They tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something. figured
3,
out.
it'll be okay. We are not getting Kamara killed by Ray Lewis. That is not happening. Because I just saw him out there, and that is kind of terrifying. If you know about Ray, you know.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
If you don't, go watch the YouTube highlights. The man was a fierce linebacker.
First half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going
Oh
back and
my
forth. This is like
good
two
grief,
offenses
Vince
just
Brown.
trading blows, David. What does this defense got to
Like,
do to get
dude.
stopped here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points,
You
like
literally
this,
had a right end on you, and you won the containment battle. Why? I don't even.
Let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Moves around to
Screw this.
division. Smashes through.
I needed that just to reset here.
For a solid gain on the play.
Well,
Okay.
good job there by the defense, because
Anything
they
I actually
got
like in this
sack
playbook?
early, but you saw the coverage in the back end.
Yeah, let's run Spanish.
Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also
Hopefully
don't
you
up
get
the
Zay
field.
Jones
You're
on
feeling
this
pretty good
one.
about
If
where you're
not,
down this road.
It'll be
Okay,
3rd and
linebackers
short for their own
crowding.
33. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Now improvising. And
damn it, you had what you want on the check down.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know what? Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna snap this football unless he gives us a look that we like this. Okay, he's not jumping.
Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th
Oh
down.
my lord!
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal.
You know what? Yeah. Let's do this, and then if we have anything, we'll go with it. If not, all we need is 3. We have a good kicker now. Gotta think about this.
Nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it falls incomplete, but that
Okay, that was...
been disastrous.
He's been struggling, but he's one of my best players, so I want to feed him, but I can't do anything dumb to try and feed him like I just did there. I want to break out the Wildcat here, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Alright, we don't mind that because we can set it up on anything for 3rd down. So we don't necessarily mind that. I see him shading if he thinks he's going to hand this off to Alvin. But in reality,
Makes the grab outside.
I had to do that. Unfortunately, I had to do that. I gotta punt this. Like, this is no questions asked about it.
Ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice
Damn it!
tackle.
I kicked the line drive on a. Oh.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to.
Either I just cost myself, or I made the smart play. Logically, you don't go for it in the area of the field where I just was, especially that late in the half. Otherwise, if you fail, you essentially give him points. And we almost gave him points anyway. Oh, Lord. So, the most disgusting necrophiliac game in college football history is tied 14 apiece with 22 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Right before halftime, there you have Robert Griffin in the gun, 3 wide receiver set. Sorry, 4 wide receiver set. Great play by Lane. Yeah, it's like, oh, not bad. Then you see the yards and you're like, ah. I wish I could cover one hole in real life in this. Unintended. Unintended. RG's fucking 3. We're not having this shit. That's the only reason why I want to go guard. Now I know. Okay. Cover 4.
One more snap coming.
33.
Boxes and orange slices.
Depending on what he does with this snap, this might be the last play of the game. Sorry, not game, the half. It is going to be last. You know he's going deep. What the fuck, dude?
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Why is Scrubs getting toasted like that? That was cover 4. 98 freaking cornerback.
That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point
That
is through,
sucks,
and now
man.
on top by 7.
Good old stick grip. How are you, my friend? Screw that.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
We're gonna play smart today. Alright. Something I want here. Coming out in the 5 line. Now he's backing up Lewis to the middle. We avoided Ray Lewis killing us, so gain 3.
I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think
Risk of injury high. Well, thank God we have like 3 other running backs.
Nice drive going, build that confidence, and It gets your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Okay, you officially made up for your 2 drops earlier on that one.
Pick up on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You know what?
This is a tight end that not only is going
Yeah,
to play
why
with
not?
his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover.
Well, I couldn't do shit there.
They'll get him down for the sack.
This
That's
defense,
why we don't do
they're
play
too
actions.
And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that you can
Thought about it, I was like, yeah,
pocket. You saw
maybe
it
this is a
right
good
there
time.
with play action attack.
Line did not hold it all.
To the air, it's Jordan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup.
Just needed a setup play. I have to set up play here. So,
Well, it's a great
okay,
job by the receiver
here's
fighting
what we're
back
gonna need
across
to
the
do.
DB there to get to the inside, locate the
I
ball,
think
and catch
that's
it.
the best play call. Gotta work again, alright?
Let's see what they
see what we got
find in the
here.
playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end.
What a kick, bro. What a catch.
That sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Hodge is playing well right now.
Just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
I ain't a killer, don't push me. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. College football 25 is trying to screw
And
me.
the Wolverines have this offense rolling.
I don't know, that was a catch.
On the ground, it's Jordan. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
It's just so nice.
Yeah,
to start off on first down.
Nothing is meshing right now, but I guess we'll run the damn play.
Set up a good second.
Actually, 4 down.
After the productive
You have net
first down
ray
play at
shading.
2nd and 6.
Can't
He's
really do.
looking to
Oh,
throw.
it's Thibodeau he was doing that one, okay.
Quick
I'll
strike
get scribbling
complete.
here.
He knew
He just
exactly
got
where he wanted to go with
absolutely
that one, and
killed.
they've got enough for the first
Not
down.
do that.
And that's just a great individual effort
Now,
by the
since
wide
we
receiver.
had
He
Kamara a
catches
little
this
pressure
ball
from the
way
field,
short
yes,
of
but we did
because
got
he's able to
taking
make the
hits here.
defender
He's actually going to
miss.
be
Now
more
he's
use
able to
for
get
us
the
in the
extra
red zone.
yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Breaks the tackle.
Oh my god. Well, I don't. I guess we're going to do this again. Set come out in a pass formation, see where he goes. Because you can't have Kayvon Thibodeau doing that to us.
From the gun. Give on the
Oh.
inside.
3rd and 1, let's go.
And a nice run there before the defense
You know what?
finally makes the stop.
Screw that. We have Mike Allstott. We're going up the gut.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Allstott up the gut!
Give to the fullback.
Touchdown!
He sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. He'll try to tack on one more. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. An 84-yard drive.
The reason I do that voice when I use him because there was this commentator for the Bucks. Every time he scored, he sounded like that. It just sounded like kind of raspy and cool. Like Mike Allstott was one of the greatest fullbacks to ever play the professional football. Man really did anything that you wanted your players to do. Oh, you want to make a key block? He did it. Oh, you can catch the football? He did it. Oh, I can get you carries? He did it. Like, he was truly a versatile fullback that revolutionized the position, which at the time it still is unfortunately dying, but teams like the Ravens last couple of years have used a fullback where they used Derrick Henry, and the Chargers when they had Damian Thompson, all them had Lorenzo Neal. Guys like that were like great fullbacks, like in the same class.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I know that
You know
one
what?
fell incomplete, but what a
Fuck
day
it.
this guy's had throwing the football.
I ain't afraid of you,
Multiple
RG3.
touchdowns. He's done a really nice job with his decision making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Got it.
And that should be.
It's to Afili. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Come on, defense. Can we please make a play? No RG3 is like impossible to stop, but please.
Back to throw, it's Griffin. Coming after it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Thank God they got there because I blew containment on the running back. Trying to watch what was going on there.
This pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's Sampson. And just a short, safe pass.
Okay.
They pick up a
Come on,
few.
defense.
This defense is going to have to
I believe in you guys. I believe in our D. I believe in our D. Let's go.
He is a versatile back.
On third
I believe,
and long,
guys. Come on,
might
let's
have
get
a
there.
good completion here.
Apparently not.
It's complete. He's got enough to move the chains.
Okay,
and
okay.
he'll spot it
Here's what we're
at
gonna do.
47. The Rebels in the
We
hurry
need
up.
to make sure Julio. Wait, he's got Calvin. Oh, that's who beating us.
At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent.
But that's Chris Johnson.
He's got good hands. You
Oh,
don't
never
see
mind,
him put a
Chris
lot of
Johnson.
balls
Okay.
on the ground. Nice job there picking up.
Do that. I want to make sure
Listen, I'm
he
gonna
cannot
move
blow
this guy
containment.
everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot,
Guys,
put him out wide. Either way,
I literally
find
need
this
you
guy
guys to
early
make a play.
and often.
They'd love to make this kick
Become
easier
legends.
by picking up a few on third
We're gonna
down.
send literally
Let's get the
everybody.
yards out from here. Trying
And it
to
did
pick
not
it up
matter.
on the ground. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well,
And I
here's
just
the thing.
love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could
We
tell
need a
Randy
turnover.
Purpose finished
But
through
we
the
also
sticks
can't
and
expose
got
ourselves
just
too
enough
much.
for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams and get some push.
We're playing a gamble that he'll snap the ball for like a minute 30 with this.
Trying play action. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And this will be picked
Oh,
off.
shit.
A costly turnover in a tie game.
I wasn't trying to go forward there. Oh boy.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Okay. They probably try to send everybody here.
Comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A pretty good bit of ground
We got
to cover
three.
here, Jesse,
Come on.
but they've got some time to work with.
They do.
One,
So tempo
Chris
is going
Warren,
to be
please, love
important.
God
Gotta go
block.
fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions
Okay,
are
that helps us a little
beyond
bit.
the sticks, using the sidelines to get
Let's
out
go.
of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Solid
Got
pickup
Fitzgerald.
on
We
first
don't need to
down
do
and
anything
2nd
dumb.
and 6. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Now sliding to his left. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's finally stopped, but a big
What a play
there
by
with his
Boyd!
feet as he moves those sticks.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Makes the
Here's
grab. It's
Brown.
Brown. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing
All
his
right.
athleticism.
We did that simply because I want to secure the first down. We'll also give our kicker the best shot at this.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Handoff to the single back.
Come on.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's the handoff.
Oh, good Lord, they didn't.
Down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Second timeout, though.
By the defense, 27 seconds to go.
Just keep doing what we're doing.
Everybody blocked except the defensive
If they
end.
bunch up,
The speed in the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
No, quarterback draw getting me killed here.
On 2nd and 11. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
All right, it's got no timeouts left. That's the main thing we're trying to do there.
Seconds remaining in the game.
Yeah, we're going to do it. Honestly, that's the best call.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this.
Let me just switch that around.
They'll go to the ground.
Linebackers have such an...
Okay. Come on, man. I want to kick the field goal, man. What the actual fuck is going on? Come on, I want to kick the field goal. This is Bush League. Okay.
You gotta play run, gotta play pass. How about this? Seeing the run.
41 yards for Fitzgerald.
Making a tackle for a loss.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
For the win!
Good, right.
And that's a flag!
But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
We decline!
This
1
offense plenty
second
happy enough
left.
with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range.
1 second left for jizz on your face. I can't believe I'm saying that as a football team either. Let alone that EA Sports said, yeah, we'll let it out. One ride. Jizz on your face. Hell yeah, what a concept. We'll allow it. Family fun. It didn't be fair. Family and first discount would be too wild. New version of discount double.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
You don't care, Robert.
All kinds of time back there.
I don't care, Robert.
Shoots it to the left. And the pass is
It's
incomplete, and
over.
the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. A little sports history, David. Upset is
How the hell we did it, I don't know. But Taj Boyd, man,
and that's why
he
we
did his
call
thing.
Games like this an upset.
I really had
Not the
no
best
clue.
passing numbers, but my lord, he was efficient on the ground today.
This is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team, but you went out and got your
The way he played, I mean, he just brought life. He brought life to the team right there.
Great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that.
Big
offense.
off,
And
big
obviously,
ups to the offensive line. Big ups. Big ups. Y'all played well when he do the most that game.
What a tremendous.
182,000. What the hell did I do? Oh, okay. Is that enough for me to get a great player? Not. Man, I should have brought more Pepsi up here. That's what we should have did. Yeah. Game 2 is definitely the reason why you don't try, God. Whatever they may or may not be. Don't want to provoke anybody with that question, so always got to say maybe to everything. No matter what it is, I mean, we don't really know everything out there. We have thoughts about what we think we know, but we don't really know everything. What I do know is we're probably going to lose. But I like what we did at the end of that game. At least it's not jizz on your face. I can't wait to have a copyright strike because it said vulgar language when that was really my opponent's name. On this stream, I can't wait for that.
The Wolverines will get us underway with
Fitzgerald, the hero from last game, kicks it off. I messed up the kick really badly.
looking for an alley from
And I just gave up a kick return. Never mind. Sauce Gardner and saved my ass. Nice to know. Sam, am I? No, let's not do that. That's not really my style. This part of the game yet. Oh, he runs a two-back system here, or is he using it? He's probably using cross. No, there's no tight end. Oh, 82 is tight end. Come back in, cheat over. Oh my fucking god! What? That is not a good way to start first play of the game.
Especially is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
So we got destroyed on the scramble. Antonio Gates Jr. Is that what that? Oh.
You got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
That's when you realize you're old. That's when you realize you're old. I remember seeing Antonio Gates come in the league as a rookie.
On the option.
I thought we got it. Never mind. That sucked. That really sucked.
Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do.
That really sucked.
Goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
This is going to be one of those we need to freaking do everything we can to minimize damage games, isn't it?
Replay scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
Actually, we may have a chance at this.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Didn't find any
chance of hell, maybe.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
What?
Running toward the tape. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how we do it again. Keep attacking.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat.
I know that could have gotten Taj killed, and that's a very good point.
Taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the
But if they're gonna try to get me physicality and quick plays, I want to try to at least hurt him where it hurts him the most, in the middle linebacker spot.
And the Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone.
That's pass interference, dude! No call?
And they'll close in
No
on him
call?
after a good return on the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns.
There's no way, bro. No way.
You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Oh, come on with this shit!
And he's almost to that first down marker there.
I only made coaching adjustments, that way they'd be there quicker.
To measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. On the option. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Now they're going to throw it. And the pressure was all
Get on the
over.
ground, please. Thank you.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type
Why are
of
they
player.
why are they breaking containment, man? But what am I supposed to do with that?
Penn State 7, Michigan 0.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Now on the option. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14.
Can't give them. This thing
It'll be
sucks.
2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running the option, it's Jordan. And he probably
Finally, we
should have
stopped
left
one
that
of
with
those.
the back as he is just smashed in the backfield.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Thank God I got
And the
those moves
offense
off.
makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
I doubt what I'm looking for is going to be open. So I'm just going to take off at the back here unless I get hit like that.
Pass rush is effective,
Okay,
and they
so-
tackle him at the 19.
And come on now, O-line.
Fuck it, let's
Guys
try
can
it.
take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one
It's
who
the worst
takes
that can
your
happen. Get
meals.
intercepted.
He's the one
It's
who
already
takes
happened a
your
lot.
NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Makes a connection. And he gets it to the 45.
That was so underthrown that it
That'll
worked.
be a first down.
Honestly, let's try it. I haven't tried it yet. Let's go slot fade.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I hear a 2-minute warning.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup on that one.
Okay.
Get it to the 36.
We're
It'll be
cooking so
first down.
far. Don't want to run
And a
brick
really good job
squad.
of the quarterback being very decisive. He
On the
saw his
screen here.
matchup,
Hope
he went
and
for
hope
tactic,
it doesn't get
got
picked
the
off.
positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Looking to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as
Well,
he released the
that was a
pass.
dumb
It's
decision.
incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see
It's okay,
very
though.
many quarterback hits
It's okay.
on screens. You know, the offense runs
Honestly,
off quickly,
do I want to run
make it
this
look
to
like
flip it?
pass, and the quarterback's supposed to
No,
keep up with that pass and quickly
let's
get
hope
rid of it. You
that
can tell
Brown can get
timing
open.
all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that
If
play went
not, I'm
absolutely
going to probably look in Zay Jones' way.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Pulls it in. It's right.
I saw Wright open at the last second, but I knew it was going to be a tight squeeze. I'm thankful that worked out.
10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first
Now,
down.
maybe Brick Squad's the right call for this. Trying to cheat this up, so
quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing.
I don't know why I tried to spin. I was so dumb. Thought I had the perfect play call, but I saw that he was blitzing there. Alright, so can't do that on 27. Actually, wait, let's try it. Fuck it. Not they bump into each other. I don't really
Line getting set on
here.
second down.
Never mind, it worked! Touchdown! Pittsburgh!
He gets it in.
Lucky Brown!
Michigan.
Dude, for you!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game.
Thanks for playing
getting
it by
nice
Fitzgerald.
start for this offense.
And he
Thank you
splits
to the
the
viewers so
uprights
far. I
up.
hope you have a good football game.
We're all square as he
Experience.
sets to kick it
Team's
away.
been hot and cold. Either I get killed and make dumb decisions, or nail biters. We got points this last drive. I'm hoping the defense can actually stop it, but he does have 3 timeouts, and there's no college football. Every time you get a first down, the clock stops in under 2 minutes. So we have to be really careful what we do here. Probably what I'm about to do right now is not wise, but I'm blitzing.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal.
Fires one high
Yeah.
and deep.
Yeah,
Makes the catch down the right side.
that was
And
why
they
it was
pick
not.
up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What did we learn, chat?
Offense has to be feeling
What
it
did we
after
learn?
that last one, and they'll snap it
Don't
first and 10
blitz
just
when you
outside
have them
the
at
20.
their 16-yard line. With a minute to go.
Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it.
He could have honestly do a touchdown there, 3. Thank God he didn't. This is not what I want. Here's what I need. I need this.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens
You can
so
get out of
fast.
bounds,
He just
but he
pulls
takes
it
it
down.
down.
It looks like pass.
Hold on.
He pulls it down and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards.
How about
so
we
much
do-
speed, so hard to stop.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get
Why
it
don't
with
they-
the run. And he runs
This
it
is
in for a
fucking
score.
trash.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that is exactly what you want in your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute.
Oh, I do that on one play.
Physically on the ground, take the lead.
Could
go
work.
into the half,
Probably
take
won't, though.
all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Fair catch called for and made.
We do have 2 timeouts. So can probably try to run a setup. Sorry, 3 timeouts. So try to run a
Michigan
setup
ready to
play.
get that
Go from
offense
there.
rolling again. Jesse
I'm
looking
going
to take
back
it
to
down the
blitz.
field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have
It's
a line
Jones!
After
Zay
Burner's coming.
Jones!
He's at the 30.
Downside! 10!
He's at the
5!
10.
Touchdown!
Touchdown Wolverines. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I don't trust this motherfucker. I don't trust my defense. And this is why I don't play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points
I
on the
give up
board
3, I
right
give
before
up
the
3.
half.
They just got cooked. We're 8 at the end of the half.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Dropping back, it's Jordan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty.
With the game tied.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Alright, we got the ball. High game here. We gotta do it all in one play. Defense been looking a little shaky. Smart plays here.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the
And
half.
51 block. That would
locked
have
up in
been
a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game.
Okay, not the best start to the drive.
In a feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Calder? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are.
He goes again the seams like a full-seam fastball, except this is football first half.
On offense and on defense.
Ball was a little underthrown by Taj Boyd, but he was so shocked he was this wide open.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's
Jones!
just
Breaks
the
legs!
tackle and still on his
The
feet.
10!
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They'll dial up
Watch
the run
it!
on
Look
1st
at
and
it!
goal. Touchdown, Michigan! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
All right.
Get him on the ground.
Pass rush hasn't done really much for me this entire game. But
The Nittany Lions going back to work on
I believe in my
offense.
guys. I believe in my team. If they run the option, they run the
They're gonna
option.
open this drive with a
But if they run the screen, I might be fucked.
Behind the
Okay.
line, it's Gates. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough
Shit.
room to pick up the 1st down.
And as a defense,
We're
how
not doing this
scary
shit
is it
again, I
to
promise
defend
you.
this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America.
No,
and
no,
you
no.
saw it on that last play. It's
There
not
we go.
necessarily throwing him the
We're
ball
not.
over
We're
your
making
head.
sure he's
Just
not getting
gets
that
to him
pitch off.
quickly. The hard
And if he
part
does,
now
it will
is
hurt him more
running
than it hurt
and
me.
tackling that guy. Not easy
What
to
the
do.
hell? How?
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
You're shitting me, right?
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the
That
running
is
back,
fucking
forcing the
insane.
defense to adjust.
That is fucking
Strong,
insane.
firm tackle.
I think they called that no.
Man did some Goku from Dragon Ball Z shit pitch at that last play. Like,
Down becomes an easy
I can't even be mad at it, but like, the
ball.
fuck?
I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
I'm mad at it when it's probably going to be the reason I killed the 1st down right at this point. See the check with me, you know, if he's focusing on that flex bone shit, which is going to be a pitch.
He'll ride his man on the
I
option.
wasn't, so I got to give
The
that
Nittany
up.
Lions get it past the sticks.
Yeah, and a nice Nice job
I don't
dialing
mind
up
little
that short
plays like
yardage
this.
situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard.
Because if you do get them off,
Great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice.
Yeah, he's still doing an option. Fuck that. I know what's happening in this situation.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I don't trust it for a damn second.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Every time I blitzed this quarterback today, I got burned. We both had the same quarterback.
To the air, it's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Yeah. Prepare for the option once again, guys. You already know what's happening.
Against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
So
That inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition.
And he's going
He saw
for
a
it.
gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback.
Okay.
He took it.
This is
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Hell yeah, defense.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember
Fucking
this as a
legends.
player, you practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't go through it that time, so you chalk it up to the defense. Take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Michigan, 21. Penn State, 14.
I don't know about that one. I hope it works.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Oh, hell no. I can't run that against this. That's the look I want.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Well, if 51 didn't get in my fucking way, it was going to be the look I wanted. Damn. Okay, that sucked. Thought I had a wide open gap to at least 3rd and 1 there, but didn't work out there.
But it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
To the air, it's Jordan. And
I am actually thankful to drop that.
Physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Probably not, right?
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
I'll be up 2 possessions if I make this field goal here, so that's what we were mainly looking for there. We just wanted to give us a shot. We have a good kicker. First kicking the field goals, though, not so much. Hasn't been.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Barely in! Holy crap, I'm bad at the hedges, but that worked.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
That gamble did
Up
not
10 here.
pay off as
Not
they
up 2
bring it
touchdowns,
down
but
at
we
the
are up 2 possessions, basically. So if you need to score, get an onside kick, if I get the ball back, or we need to score, get the onside kick, and we need to get a field goal to tie. We need 2 touchdowns to beat.
Well, you hear about it all the time.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This defense has kept them backed
Oh.
up. Now one more stop, and they can
You
get
know
off
what
the
this is?
field
This
on
is going to
3rd
be
and
an
long.
option pitch to the running back. We just got to
Moving
stay
with
on the
the
running back.
trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab.
Possession catch.
And
Those
with that
annoying
effort,
stop
they pick
clock
up a
from.
fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back
Okay.
tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they've got
I believe in my
time
team.
and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the
No, no,
sacks
no.
this quarterback has taken is the biggest
No,
reason
don't
why they're
do
going to lose
that.
this game.
Back to the air one more time. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do
Concerning that he's
that.
moving the ball like
You see
this and he's got
he hits the
timeouts.
gas, pulls it down quickly and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. It completely changes the way you play defense.
This quarterback right now is an improve, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Okay, 30 seconds to go. He's still got 3 timeouts. However, this guy is not picking plays, so we might be able to get more yards for ourselves to actually pull this off.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up.
Come on, boys.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. They're bringing heat.
Intercepted! Got him in catch
And
point!
he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Let's this up!
Be the nail in the coffin. What a great break.
Now all Michigan has to do, never mind, they win the game.
That sucks. I gotta wait for it, but hey, we won. Let's go. 2 hours on the streaming so far, and thank you to everybody who's tuning in. Definitely appreciate that. Hopefully you'll give me my rewards now. That'd be great. My status of that last game. Because I did almost, there we go. Guess that's what 300 yards passing gets you almost. Hell yes. I'll definitely take that. Wait a second. Am I close to Wester? Need to see something. Hold on. Before I go back into this, I want to see something. Okay, so we almost got that done. Still got to do that. So we got that finally. We're almost there. We're not going to get these before the end of college football 25 select because the new game is going to be playable on the 7th. I'm just going through the stuff I've done, figure out what I can do, and hopefully that'll get me a 99 overall left tackle. So let's see if I can do anything with these trophies. That would help my defense. I'm not going to lie. But am I going to be able to get him? Probably not. You know what? Fuck it. Give me this. Season 7. This is... What the fuck? I already have him. Well, that blows donkey balls. He's got a shitload of training, but that was not what I was looking for. Let's do regular store. Use these training points for something. No, I can't even. No. Okay. This really sucks. Premium. No, no. You know what? Why not? Apparently, that's why not. He's not auctionable. So, son of a fucking bitch. And since he's not auctionable and the game has little to no life, I will play more football games, I promise. I'm just trying to get something done real quick now. Does he technically count for the graduation wild card? He does. Okay. I already have somebody. Can I put him in the lineup, please? I guess I'll go fuck myself. Noted. Hold up, 99 overall tight end. Right end. Left guard. Center. Oh, center for 99. Is there a left tackle here? Please be. I will do what it takes to get a left tackle. That isn't a 97 overall. I need a 99, please. Oh, he's like right there for the taking. That sucks. Well, that really sucks. We'll at least do this. Oh. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay, we don't have that. Let's go back to playing football. Thank you, everybody that's still going with me so far. Just wanted to upgrade my team, and game said you are not upgrading anything. So the only hope is to find something in the auctions. I have a good left tackle, I can seal the edge, and I don't have to go explicitly to stuff between the numbers. Like, damn. Back to more football. Lost to elimination wins put. Yeah, I know. I'm not making it. I know that. I'm probably gonna get whooped. Oh, fuck. Devontae Adams always eats me up. This is not going to be fun.
Not going to risk a return.
This is definitely not going to be fun.
Catch.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Second and 4, strong start for Alvin.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that,
Probably going to cheat a little down here, so let's just try to get Taj going early.
Playbook moving forward.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Hit the afterburner.
What a run by Zay Jones!
Pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. First pass and play of the game here. To get a motion going. Looks like it's 4 down linemen. Shading over.
Then when you adjust to it, I'm
Run.
going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Crosses the 30.
Boy!
And he got
What a
enough for the
run!
first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Jordan.
Yeah, he was ready for that one, but I have to protect my quarterback right now.
That is a great play by the defensive end.
But if I do see what I think I see,
Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
I did not see what I thought I saw.
He was going for 6 right there.
You know, I don't think that's a good play call here. I don't know for sure, but let's run it.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
I guess my tight end didn't want it enough. Threw a ball to his inside, right at the goal line. He's like, nope, I could give a shit less.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive in a game, in large part because it's a lot harder to
Fucking believable, man.
The defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Using his feet to buy time. He's got him wide open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving
Get aggressive.
and creating explosive play.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the pass,
his line blocks.
physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as
I'm
a
getting
DC.
cooked.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage.
Not
They get
good
to
right
the
now.
33. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running
Gotta
game.
keep
and they've
pressure.
always
Eventually make a
had an
mistake. If he
effective
doesn't,
quarterback who can
gets
make
hot.
plays down the field.
Fuck, but
And I think some
we can't
people
have the
here
tight end
effective
keep beating us
reach
like
and
that
take
over the
that
middle,
as an
especially on
insult,
scramble
right?
drills.
Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Damn it, they're just not getting there.
The marker, it's Fields. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Jordan.
Oh,
And he will
well, I'm
score.
heated.
Touchdown Wolverines. Backed up in the shadow.
We should be up 7-0 right now.
And him trying to score on us. But tight end just didn't want to do his job. I mean, turnovers.
Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Mets,
Almost ready to kick it away.
Mets traded somebody to the Phillies.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
He only held
Can't
us
find
for
his
1
man as
second.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 7, Michigan 0.
Could do that.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
What I'm looking for here is I'm looking for right, yo.
From the gun, wants to pass.
No, you won't. Oh, I'll
Quarterback
just dump this
moving out of
off.
the pocket. Finds his man. It's Flowers. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack.
Couldn't do shit on that one.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On second down, just keeps firing. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's the
Jesus.
danger. When you've got a receiver like that.
I'm gonna have to
if
get
you
a foot
blitz
on there
or
right now.
playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Give me time! Give me time!
On first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Like, what are we
This
doing?
defense
Give me some
coming into the
time to
game,
throw the
if they're trying
ball.
to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Fires to the
And of
wideout.
course,
Not in lockstep.
guy don't run the work
Receiver.
fucking route.
Quarterback's got to understand. I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Complete downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The clock has reached
Speed
the
dig
2-minute
didn't
mark,
work
and
so
they have a
for
chance to
pass
at
rush.
least cut into this lead
He's
before
getting
the
me.
break. The Wolverines will have
And he
it
looks like
first
he's
and
blitzing
10.
me. Heavy, yeah, he is.
Aerial assault continues.
I couldn't pass it.
Time running out, and he goes
And
down at the 34.
sad thing is,
That defensive
I
end
know it's
came off
coming.
the ball with 1 goal
I know it's
behind,
coming.
and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive
Shouldn't have just
end,
get
a lot
caught
of
that.
times all you got to do is win
But
with
I
your
just can't do
hands.
anything. Like, most of these interceptions I throw, I literally see what the hell's happening before the play. It's just my offensive line lets me down, and they let me down too many times that I literally lose containment.
Quickly complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the
The
guy to make it
fuck!
to the
I said fucking mother...
Sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over.
I said fucking quarterback draw.
You see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play, maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the first down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big...
These guys are just absolute killing me. This is crazy.
Are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Jordan. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
Game's doing everything it can to humanly screw me. Committed to running quarterback sneak there in the 4th down. Would make you do a quick pass play.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
Interception of Brown where he had inside position at the goal line.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Honestly, 8 seconds to go here. We're down 14. Why not?
They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are and what's likely the final play of the half.
The worst offensive line in college football, so I'm not really surprised they don't do anything.
Throws for the tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there
We're
are still
so
3 seconds
offensive
left.
line in college football.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. And you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit,
They all should be ashamed.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. And back to the air on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter.
They should really be ashamed of themselves.
The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. this has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody now on the same page.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Looking for room. It's Jordan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on
You
down
guys
the
can't
road,
stop shit.
a great job.
Off he goes. He's at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And this is why defensive coordinators lose sleep at night. Because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. Third down, nothing open. He makes it happen himself.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of
Jason Pierre-Paul's having a good game.
Wolverine lore forever.
And it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done.
And the pass is picked off. Taking it the other way. He's running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Don't need it.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The run from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Come on, defense. Let's get one more of those, please.
I know, but again, the defense
Go.
knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback.
Oh, boy.
He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense. Getting in the lanes. Doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well.
Tension up. Anticipating run. They got it. Okay.
Turns to offense.
He's dropped behind the line of
I have to
scrimmage.
trust my offensive line, even though I don't
I
want
love
to.
this this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the
motion.
line of
Hopefully
scrimmage
that gets
and
what we
create the
need.
negative play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
There's no way, right? I literally engineered that play where it needed to go.
Position on third and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Works the middle of the field.
What a catch by Scribbling.
This offense is set up first and
I thought that was a stupid ball, but
defense is backed
worked
up.
out.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Michigan 14, Michigan 7.
could do that.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On second down, they'll take to the air.
Touchdown, Zay
It's
Jones!
Flowers. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Shit.
And that
You got
extra
it, that's
point
it.
was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Fair catch called for and made. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to... And the blitz gets to him just like that.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver
Honestly,
on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the
pressure.
drag route concept.
You need to play.
Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan.
Damn it, they didn't
Makes
get there.
his connection. At midfield, he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to
This
find
is
the
gonna
guy
be
that
one of
you have
those,
that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's
weird
going to be.
games.
You got that bond and that trust.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been
I'm
flatlined
scared what
in the
that's
second
gonna
half.
happen this
Here's
game.
first and 10. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Got his man.
I overpassed it. Oh, good lord.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion, turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And the Wolverines getting set on first and 10. He's going to pass. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup
Scared
there.
about this.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
All time out here. I know they only have one man, but I need these guys to have some fucking
They want to
money.
make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Feeling some heat. Finds his man, it's Fields. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do in 1st and goal? We're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now. I think that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
And this one splits the uprights. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.
Damn.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three
Sucks to lose like that, but
any side of
felt like you had my defense on skates. Couldn't really do anything.
Away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss on that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Damn, it's reading the Malik Beasley stuff, and that's a lot of shit going on. Anyway, I'm going to end my stream here. It's almost 3 hours. Get something to drink, cool off a bit. Have a good night, everybody.